Mine's much more holistic. I was one of those people when I first wrote my leadership vision. I recognized that it was pretty bounded towards my professional domain, but now I have a much broader sense because for me, it's not wait until the magic light bulb goes off and life starts to happen. It's every day is about my 4 domains and how can I get all of those things combined and working in the way that I want them to. And so if you were to ask me my leadership vision 2 years ago, I might have said, well, I want to have my own company. I'll then, that'll work really well. I'll sell it and I'll go off and do these other things. Life doesn't always work that way. And so I've got all 4 things going simultaneously in ways that work together as part of my overall vision. But I think that was a key modification of my game plan that has really benefited my life, because I can't believe, if you would have asked me, Rich, can you, with everything going on, actually have the kind of self-domain and family domain that you want? The answer is yes. You just have to be really thoughtful, at least from my experience, just be very thoughtful about it. And if you are, you can make all of those things happen without kind of the big bang approach where one day it just all works out, which is probably a little bit unrealistic.
I don't think my leadership vision's changed. I think you all have some sort of idea of what you want, what you see yourself like in 10 years or 20 years or 30 years out. And so this class was great, and it helps articulate that and helps you map it out. So for me, it was just a matter of putting it down on a piece of paper and reading it back, and yeah, that sounds right. And so now it's a question of, as I go through every day and every week and every month, am I meeting the goals? Am I doing the things I need to do to achieve that vision? And it's small steps. So it's reminding yourself to be in the moment. Is a big one of our class, is one of the goals, be in the moment, so that when you're sitting there and you come home, your kids are talking to you, not on the phone, you're involved in what they're telling you, that sort of thing. Or you're at work and you're talking to a coworker, that you're truly listening to what they're saying and trying to help them. So for me, it hasn't changed, but it did help in articulating it and creating a structure on how to achieve it a little bit more realistically.
I actually asked my wife to do some of the deliverables for this class on her own schedule. And it proved to be a very interesting experiment that I didn't actually write up or anything like that. But her future vision was a little different than mine, right? And me having put all this, she goes, no kids till 2012? What? And that's where the negotiation class actually comes in handy. But to realize that there's other elements of your life that they may not affect the top line of that statement, but they may affect how you implement your kind of vision, and to always be willing to adjust.